Well, hello, everyone, and a pleasant now good evening to you. We're here live from Frost Field in Hope, North Dakota, as it is Game 4, our final game here today of the North Dakota Independent League District 6 Baseball Tournament. It's a battle of the number 1 and number 4 seeds, as the top seed, Haddon Northwood, the Honey Badgers, their opening contest here in this Independent League tournament. They'll go up against the 4-seeded Hillsborough Central Valley, the Blue Sox, after they got a 5-1 win in game number 2 over number 5, Finley Sharon Hope Page, to advance in the winner's bracket. So glad you could join us here on yourliveevent.com. This is the Irie Insurance pregame show, and it continues next on yourliveevent.com.
Hi, I'm Ernie Struby, president of the Goose River Bank, and I would like to know your story. Our lives and our businesses are comprised of events. We have all had our failures and successes, and these events define our character. If your character includes values like trustworthy, respectful, honest, and responsible, then your story matches well with ours, and we would consider it a privilege to be your financial partner. At the Goose River Bank, we believe that a strong bank builds strong communities. The Goose River Bank, member FDIC.
Halstead Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Halstead Telephone, broadband voice TV. 1-800-457-2125.
The Hillsborough Public School District and the Central Valley School District encourages North Dakotans to embrace the ND Smart Restart Plan for a better, safer, and healthier tomorrow. Enjoy your summer as we look forward to seeing students again in the fall. For school information, school news, and sports schedules, visit HillsboroughK12.com and CentralValleyND.com. The Hillsborough Public School District and the Central Valley School District.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Manage what you can to overcome what you cannot. Farming is all about preparing your operation to be successful when given an opportunity. Invest a few minutes and bring in your seed meters to be reconditioned and calibrated. We have some room, so give us a call and we can help you overcome those simple obstacles. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Back here on yourliveevent.com, the 1 and 4 matchup are second, technically quarterfinal between Haddon Northwood, the Honey Badgers, and the Blue Sox of Hillsborough Central Valley. These two teams played, 5 days ago, Wednesday night. It was a doubleheader. Both games counted after the fourth time was a charm, as the previous 3 attempts at a game between Hillsborough and Hillsborough Central Valley and Haddon Northwood were postponed due to either rain or field conditions and whatnot, but able to get in 2 7-inning games. Both of them counted, and it was a Haddon Northwood sweep. 2 excellent ball games, as in game number 1, it was Haddon Northwood picking up a 2-1 victory. In game number 2, it was Davian Forty for the Honey Badgers pitching a no-hitter in a 2-0 Haddon Northwood win. Before the game here, I was able to talk with both coaches. First, let's talk with the head coach for the HCV Blue Sox. That is Coach Nathan Walsh. Talking here with Coach Nathan Walsh for Hillsborough Central Valley. And Coach, already 1-0 today, a tight game, but able to get a couple of those insurance runs there in the 6th inning to really kind of break it up, make it kind of a little bit more lopsided than it really was.
Really was a good game. Both teams played pretty well. We did a lot of good things. It being 2-1 going into that inning, we just needed some insurance. I told the guys, hey, let's get a couple more on the board, so we can go into that last inning and play a little looser, and we did. And it was just good to see our kids come out and play today.
now going up against, the number 1 seed there in Haddon Northwood, and played them, not even a week ago Wednesday, and 2 really good games, fell 2-1 and 2-0.
Yeah, I feel like we're very comparable. I think we're both good teams. We have a lot of quality hitters and pitchers. Just be coming down to who does the little things right today. And I just want the boys to come out and compete and play well.
Who you have on the mound here in game number 2, and I guess what's his key for success to lead you guys?
Yeah, right now I'm planning on going with Patrick. He's probably thrown the most innings for us all summer, and has the most experience in big games and things like that. So I'm hoping to give him a chance to go up there as long as he's feeling up to par, which I'm sure he is. He hasn't thrown a lot for a while, so plan on going with him, and he's just got to be in the strike zone. Let our defense make plays, and if he can mix it up and not let them get ahead of him. Make them hit off their front foot a little bit and not just square it up every time. I think we'll be okay.
Walsh, thanks for your time. Good luck here in game number 2.
I thank you very much.
Head coach for the HCV Blue Sox, Nathan Walsh, joining us on our IRE Insurance pregame show. IRE Insurance, the best service, the best coverage, the best value. Visit them online, ireins.com. We'll take another quick break, then we'll talk with Coach Nelson for the Haddon Northwood Honey Badgers. That's coming up next on yourliveevent.com.
American Crystal Sugar Company, with their 4,000-plus employees and shareholders, are deeply rooted in the communities of the Red River Valley. They're committed to the sustainability and growth of their business and to improving lives in the places where we work and live by investing in people, our communities, and the future of American Crystal Sugar. Visit crystalsugar.com to learn more about scholarships, grants, volunteerism, donations, and more through the Community Roots American Crystal Giving Program. Growing strong community roots. American Crystal Sugar Company.
The North Dakota culture is hardworking and understands the value of what we can get from the land. The services that we get from Polar Communications, the gigabit service, allows us to be able to serve up many, many more locations. We know that they are in North Dakota. They understand North Dakota. That means a lot to our business.
There's a lot to love about Hillsboro, North Dakota. Top-notch school district with fantastic facilities and growing enrollment. Great healthcare and friendly people. Nestled between 2 of North Dakota's largest cities, Hillsboro embodies a small-town atmosphere that is sure to make you feel right at home. The HEDC and City of Hillsboro invites you to pay a visit and experience Hillsboro. Visit hillsboro-nd.com to learn more about Hillsboro, a small town with big opportunity.
Many, many happy people that are mowing grass with their new Cub Cadet lawnmower from Wright Cub Cadet in Hillsboro. Yes, everyone is so happy as the lawns are pristine looking, beautiful grass, precision-like cutting with the Wright Cub Cadet mower from Wright Cub Cadet in Hillsboro. Talk to Darren or Mike. They also have some used mowers on hand. They have tillers and all of the lawn and garden machines at Wright Cub Cadet Hillsboro. Stop by and see them today.
Back here on yourliveevent.com. Last time we were able to talk with the head coach for the HCV Blue Sox in Nathan Walsh. Now we'll talk with the coach for the Haddon Northwood Honey Badgers, that is Coach Josh Nelson. Talking here, Josh Nelson with the Haddon Northwood Honey Badgers. And Coach, after the difficulties trying to get a game with you here, last Wednesday, beautiful day, and once again, another beautiful day for baseball.
Oh, this is probably one of the most beautiful days we've had all season today, actually. It's in the 70s, got a nice slight breeze, and we tried to play these guys 4 times, and finally the 4th time was a charm with that, with the weather we've been having, so it's beautiful today.
Yeah, just I guess talk about you guys coming in as the 1 seed, maybe kind of the differences between, say, your opponents in Hillsborough Central Valley, who's already had to, play a game just a couple hours ago.
Yeah, the way our tournament bracket sets up, if you're the 1 or 2 seed, it really helps you out, not having to pitch or play that first game for pitching. They've already had to go through again and pitch, but, we know they still got pitchers left too, so it's not going to be a cakewalk by any means. They're a good baseball team, and but that number 1 and 2 seed does definitely help out being there.
Absolutely. Talk about here your opponents in Hillsborough Central. I know you swept them there on Wednesday to go 2-0, but combined the score was 4-1, so should be another barn burner between you two.
Yeah, that was two really good baseball games. Luckily they went our way, but they could very easily gone their way too. So we know what to expect from an HCV opponent. We've always played tight games with them. It seems like we always have 1 and 2 3-run games. I can't remember the last time the 10-run rule came into effect with them. So it's gonna be a good big ball game today too.
Absolutely. Who you got on the mound, and what's his key for success today?
We got Austin Rigg again. He pitched against them last Wednesday. Not ideal to throw him again. We were going to throw in our kid today, but he's not feeling so good, so he's not here today. But yeah, Austin Rigg's going to go on the bump again. He pitched a 2-1 complete game against them in Hillsborough, and hopefully he keeps the ball down. And if you keep the ball down with him, he's usually pretty good.
And then just, I guess, talk about kind of your offensive approach. You know, on last Wednesday there, didn't get a lot, but got a couple of key hits there to help you to those 2-1 and 2-0 victories.
Yeah, between both teams, there wasn't very many hits at all in those two games between both our teams. But yeah, we gotta get guys on base and get them in when we get them on, because it's gonna be a close game.
Coach, thanks for your time. Good luck tonight.
Thank you very much.
All right, thank you so much to Coach Josh Nelson of the Haddon Northwood Honey Badger joining us on our IRE Insurance pregame show. As you can see, both coaches at home plate having the pregame coaches meeting. So we'll take a quick pause. Then we'll be back with our starting lineups for American Crystal Sugar Company. That's on deck on yourliveevent.com.
When it comes to insurance, you should be confident that you're choosing the best option. I'm Rich Gerke of Farmers Union Insurance, Hillsborough. Let's find and discuss the best insurance policy for your home, auto, farm, life, or business. Stop in to see Ryan Updahl or I at our Hillsborough office, or give us a call at 701-436-5777, or toll free at 1-800-498-5777. This is Rich Gerke of Farmers Union Insurance, and we look forward to doing business with you.
Summertime is here in the Valley, and Dakota Heritage Bank in Hillsborough is here to help you be ready. Ask Dakota Heritage about recreational vehicle, camper, and boat loans. Home loans are also available for a change of scenery or a lake cabin getaway. Dakota Heritage Bank can also line you up with agriculture loans and a line of credit. Find more information at dhbanknd.com. Dakota Heritage Bank, Hillsborough. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. The Erickson Agency is your professional independent insurance agency in Hillsborough. We take the time to listen to you, analyze your needs, and match you up with the best plans offered by a number of leading insurance companies. Whether you need auto, homeowners, life, health, long-term care, business, or farm insurance, stop in and visit with Lee Erickson at the Erickson Agency, 502 West Caledonia Avenue, 701-636-5852. The Erickson Agency of Hillsborough, your insurance headquarters. Most Americans have some stuff because stuff is important. And when you have stuff, you need a Big Tex trailer. A utility trailer for the golf cart, equipment trailer for the antique car, or gooseneck trailer for moving pipe or the swing set. Big Tex Trailers gets your stuff where you need it. Precise design and quality construction packs more value into each Big Tex trailer. Baked on finish protects your trailer from the elements for years to come. For the Big Tex style that meets your needs, call Tim at Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsborough, 701-430-0877.
Back here, yourliveevent.com, as it's time now for our starting lineups. Those brought to you by American Crystal Sugar Company. First, we'll start off with the starting lineups for the Blue Sox of Hillsborough Central Valley. Leading it off on the mound, number 8, Patrick Limke. Batting second to second baseman, number 4, Jackson Anderson. Batting third behind the plate, number 1, Gavin Wright. At first base, number 11, Cole Hebel. Batting fifth, the third baseman, number 12, Aaron Johnson. Batting sixth in left field, number 13, Mason Richter. Batting seventh, the shortstop, number 3, Peyton Beliles. Batting eighth, the center fielder, number 2, Nathan Rage. And batting ninth, the right fielder, number 6, Gannon Limke. Those are your starting lineups for Hillsborough Central Valley, the Blue Sox. Now these starting lineups for the home team, the top seed, the Haddon Northwood Honey Badgers. Leading it off behind the plate, number 22, Avery Thorsgaard. Batting second at third base, number 12, Davian Forty. Batting third, the shortstop, number 11, Alex Wolf. Batting fourth, the designated hitter, number 6, Jace Nelson. Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 14, Kyler Schwartz. Batting sixth, the pitcher, number 21, Austin Rigg. Batting seventh, the right fielder, number 10, Grant Mundall. Batting eighth, the center fielder, number 1, Parker Vagney. And batting ninth, the left fielder, number 3, Lincoln Ostley. In the field, but not batting, the flex player is the second baseman, number 33, Brennan Bodine. Those are your starting lineups for the home team, the Hatton Northwood Honey Badgers. And our starting lineups brought to you by American Crystal Sugar Company. For career opportunities, visit them online at crystalsugar.com. Take another quick break. That'll be time for the first pitch. That's what's next on yourliveevent.com.
Goose River Heating and Cooling of Hillsboro is a Ruud dealer for the Hillsboro and surrounding communities. If your furnace has lived past its prime, talk to Corey today about a new Ruud furnace for your home or new construction. You don't want to be left out in the cold. That's why Goose River Heating is available with 24-hour emergency service. Call Corey Wright today at Goose River Heating, 701-430-1990. Serving Hillsboro and the surrounding communities as a Ruud dealer, Goose River Heating and Cooling.
To say that everyone in the farming community would like to put the 2019 planting and growing season behind them is an understatement. Hello, Shane with Irie Insurance, and this was one of those years that you found out what your crop insurance agent was made of. Were you satisfied? All of us at Irie Insurance feel your pain and know your challenges. That's why we would love to sit down with each and every farmer for an annual policy review. We now know how bad it can get, so let's make sure you have someone working in your corner to protect your farm's equity. To find an Irie Insurance agent near you, go to IrieInsurance.com.
Farmers, are you expanding, upgrading, or want to automate? Visit with the experienced staff at Hope Electric to learn about the latest electrical systems and the newest technologies that they have developed to make your operation more efficient. Get a custom system in place with features like iPad truck loading and remote view grain storage, touchscreen controls, hazard monitoring systems, and wireless cellular cameras to protect your assets. Hope Electric, serving the agricultural and commercial industry since 1978. Visit hopeelectric.com or call 701-945-2460.
Don't be fooled by that beat-up old cap. Its faded crown represents the tireless work of America's farmers and ranchers. Its sturdy brim, their dedication to providing our nation with a safe, affordable food source. From sunup to sundown, they're turning quarters into the dollars that drive our rural economy. So we'd like to tip our hat to them. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting those that protect America's food source.
Just about ready here for first pitch as Patrick Lemke will lead it off for the Blue Sox here. Game number 4 of 4, our final game here today as we started back at 10 a.m. Had 2 games afterwards, and now our nightcap here for day 1 of the 2020 North Dakota Independent League District 6 tournament. As the 1 seed had Northwood, the Honey Badgers, their first game today, as they will face off against 4th seeded Hillsboro Central Valley. They were a 5-1 winners. And Finley Sharon Hope Page, first pitch swinging for Patrick Lemke. Shortstop throw on to first and in time for out number 1. Good job by Alex Wolf there at short with the pick. Fired a laser on to Kyler Schwartz at first. 6-3 on the putout for out number 1. As Austin Rigg on the mound. Pitched against these Blue Sox on Wednesday night back in Hillsboro. Was the winner in a 2-1 victory. A complete game win. First pitch swinging for Jackson Anderson. Grounder to second and on to first. Brennan Bodine with the pick, and 2 pitches, 2 outs for Rigg, as that one is a 4-3 putout, 2 away for Gavin Wright to step in. Is in that game number 1 on Wednesday night. Austin Rigg, complete game victory, 7 innings pitched, gave up 1 earned run on 3 hits, walked 2, impressive, struck out 11 in that game as a ball and a strike to Gavin Wright. Wright in 16 games, 14 for 38, an average of 68. Those 14 hits, 9 of them are singles, 3 doubles, as well as a triple and a home run, a total of 6 RBIs. Has scored 11 runs, also 4 hit by pitches and 6 walks for Gavin Wright so far on the season. 2-1. Pitch on its way, and that one is fly towards shallow right field in no man's land, and that one will drop in fair territory as Gavin Wright with a 2-out single. One of those plays down the right field line. Mundell was coming in. Schwartz and Bodine going out, just fell in between the 3 of them in no man's land. And the the Blue Sox have a runner on with 2 away. See if they can get a 2-out rally. Rigg sets, looks at the runner, and delivers. First pitch at Cole Hebel, grounder to second, throw on to first, and safe as Rigg was covering and did not get the foot on the base as Schwartz dived in. He was unable to get it. Bodine backing him up at the grass. And Rigg, throw on to Rigg. He just could not find the base. It's an E1, and runners are at first and second with 2 away for Aaron Johnson. First pitch chases one in the dirt, as Thorsgaard will look the runners back, so 0-1 to Aaron Johnson for Hillsborough Central Valley. 0-1 pitch, called strike on the inside corner, make it 0-2 to Johnson. Aaron Johnson in outside for a ball. Johnson in 20 games is 14 for 53, 13 singles, 1 double, 8 RBIs, has scored 7 runs, an average of .264. Rounder foul down the third base line, and we'll do it again at 0-2. So the Burros looking for some 2-out magic. Got a single from Gavin Wright, then Cole Hebel reaches on the air. Aaron Johnson, little dribbler up the first base line. Thorsgaard on to Schwartz in time for the out. 2-3 on the putout, as that will retire the side in the top of the first. No runs, 1 hit, 1 error, 2 left on base. Played half an inning. Golden Harvest Tim Kazette Seed Sales Scoreboard. Hillsborough Central Valley and Haddon Northwood in a scoreless tie on yourliveevent.com.
I'm originally from Mayville. I moved away for 6 years, but when I decided I think it's time that we start a family, and I said I want to move back to that small town so I could have small classes, small community, people are involved, people care about you.
There's a lot of space out here, and if you use it appropriately, I mean, everything from family baseball to the parks and the communities, swimming, all that stuff is available right there.
Hi, I'm Jeremy Strand.
Kurt Petrowski, Hillsborough, North Dakota.
Come home to trail.
Come home to trail.
These reminder of COVID points to share with North Dakota Smart Restart from Trail District Health Unit. Smartphone users are encouraged to download the Care19 app for Android or Apple devices. This will help increase success levels with contact tracing in North Dakota. Get answers to most COVID-related questions in North Dakota by visiting ndresponse.gov. Trail District Health Unit, Public Health, Prevent, Promote, Protect.
Avery Thorsgaard, Davian Forty, and Alex Wolf do up 1-2-3 here in the bottom of the first, as Haddon Northwood, the Honey Badgers, get their first attempt at the plate. As Patrick Limke just finishing up his warm-up tosses here for his first inning of work. As Patrick Limke on the season. Where is he? There's Patrick Limke. 22 and a third innings pitched. A 2-1 record. He's given up 24 hits, 12 runs, 9 of them earned. Walked 14, struck out 23, has hit 2 batters, an ERA of 2.82 for Patrick Limke on the mound. And glad you could join us on yourliveevent.com. Brady Siebels along with Sage Forseth joining us, running the camera here this evening as well. As Thorsgaard will step into the plate to lead her off in the bottom of the first. Thorsgaard, right-handed hitting catcher here tonight. As Limke sets and delivers the first pitch of the game. That one lined right to second baseman, and Jackson Anderson will make the play for the first out of the inning. Line out, and Davian 40 will step in with one away. 40 the hero in game number 2 on Wednesday night as he pitched a no-hitter against the Blue Sox. First pitch to 40, outside for ball 1. In total, 40 went 1 for 3 in game number 1, a double with an RBI. 1-0 pitch, that one is low for ball 2. In game number 2, he went 2 for 3 with a double as well as a single. And of course, the no-hitter, 7 innings pitched, no runs, no hits. Hit 2 and struck out 3. Grounder right to Anderson at second, throw on to Hebel in time, and 2 away on the putout, 4-3. As Jackson Anderson, a busy couple of hitters, and made put out for both, caught one and fielded and threw on for out number 2. As Alex Wolf will step in, right-handed hitting shortstop for the Honey Badgers. As Limke sets and delivers outside for ball 1, 1-0 to Alex Wolf, with Jace Nelson on deck for the Honey Badgers. 1-0 pitch, swung on and missed. Evens it up at a ball and a strike. Two outs, bases empty in the bottom of the first. Still scoreless between Hillsborough Central Valley and Haddon Northwood. As Wolf fouls that one back out of play. Make it a ball and 2 strikes to the Haddon Northwood shortstop. Limke looking for the 1-2-3 inning. Delivers the 1-2 pitch. Popped up. That one will stay in the infield. Belial's backpedals a couple steps and makes the grab. P6 for out number 3, and that will retire the side. No runs, no hits, no errors, none left on base. We've played 1 inning on the Golden Harvest Tim Gazette Seed Sales scoreboard. Hillsborough Central Valley and Haddon Northwood locked in a scoreless tie on yourliveevent.com.
When it comes to an attorney, you need someone you can trust. Someone who puts the needs of their client above their own. The attorneys at Onstead Twitchell are committed to improving the lives of their clients and creating strong communities by providing custom legal solutions with integrity and excellence. Onstead Twitchell has deep roots in the Red River Valley, with offices in Castleton, Hillsborough, and West Fargo. In Hillsborough, call 701-636-5700 or online at onsteadlaw.com. Onstead Twitchell Attorneys. Your life, your law firm.
Great Plains Fireworks, located on the west side, frontage road I-29, south of Degelman's in Hillsborough. They're open by appointments. Call 701-436-6140. Also like them on Facebook for information. Let Great Plains Fireworks help you get fireworks for your family celebrations, neighborhood parties, and events.
Pretty, pretty, pretty. They have chest thumpers.
Great Plains Fireworks, open by appointment only, Hillsborough, North Dakota, 701-436-6140. Like them on Facebook.
6-7-8 due up for Hillsborough Central Valley in the top of the second. Mason Richter, Peyton Belials, and Nathan Rage due up for Hillsborough Central Valley. The Blue Sox in the second inning, as Austin Rigg begins his second inning of work. Gave up a hit in the first inning. Was able to strand a couple runners. First pitch to Richter is a called strike, 0-1. Rigg on the mound. Avery Thorsgaard behind the plate for Haddon Northwood. Rounder right back to Rigg at first. He'll throw on to first in time as it's a 1-3 put out for the first out of the inning. As Peyton Belials will step in with one away. Infield for the Honey Badgers, Kyler Schwartz at first. Brendan Bodine at second. Alex Wolf, shortstop, and Davian Forty at third. First pitch to Belials is a called strike, 0-1. Outfield, in right is Grant Mundahl. Center is Parker Vogney, and left is Lincoln Osley. Ball on a strike. Belials says it hit the foot. Umpires disagree, say it didn't, so it's a ball and a strike to Peyton Belials for Hillsborough Central Valley. Rigg sets, delivers the 1-1. Swung on and missed. Big cut for Belials out in front. And a ball and 2 strikes. And strike 3 as Rigg gets his first strikeout of the game, and 2 away. As Nathan Rage will step in. Base is empty, 2 away. Outside for ball 1. As Rage in 14 games is 28 of 34, 2-0. Excuse me, he's 13 of 28, has a total of 34 plate appearances. 11 of those are singles, as well as 2 doubles, 7 RBIs, has scored 9 runs, and a batting average of .464. 3-1 to Rage. Should he reach Gannon Limke on deck for the Blue Sox. Fouls that one off of the Haddon Northwood dugout, and Rigg able to work it back to a full count, 3-2. That one's low for ball 4. First free pass issued by Rigg. And a runner at first with 2 away for Gannon Limke. Limke in 20 games, 15 of 45. Rounder towards third, 40, throw on to first in time for out number 3. 5-3 on the putout as that will retire the side. In the top of the second, no runs, no hits, no errors. They left 1 on base through an inning and a half on the Golden Harvest Tim Kazette Seed Sales scoreboard. Still a scoreless tie between Hillsborough Central Valley and Haddon Northwood on YourLiveEvent.com.
Hillsborough Drug is open. To fill your prescriptions and to purchase over-the-counter supplies for good health, come to Hillsborough Drug. They're open for business with regular store hours. Hillsborough Drug provides in-town delivery and mail services. When coming to Hillsborough Drug, while it's not mandatory, customers are encouraged to wear masks during this time. To their valued customers, they say thank you and welcome new prescriptions and customers to Hillsborough Drug and Gift.
At Halsted Living Center and Heritage House, life doesn't stop with age. From dedicated staff, activities, and personal care, they're there to ensure the lifestyle continues to be active and fulfilled. The activities team brings together birthday parties, holiday programs, local performing acts, and talented musicians on staff. Family and friends are encouraged to join in on the special programs and daily activities too. For more information on Halsted Living Center and Heritage House, call 218-456-2105 or log on to halstedlivingcenter.com.
Back here, yourliveevent.com, as we move to the bottom half of the second. As it will be 4, 5, and 6 due up for the Honey Badgers in the inning. Jace Nelson will lead it off, then Kyler Schwartz and Austin Rigg due up for Haddon Northwood. As the Bros, the visiting team, wearing the white and gray camo tops with blue sleeves, with blue socks, ridden, and blue numbers. As Jace Nelson will lead it off for Haddon Northwood. First pitch from Patrick Limke on its way outside for ball one. And Northwood, the home team, predominantly the blue uniforms, white numbers trimmed in blue and yellow. Called strike evens it up 1-1. And then blue and yellow and maybe even a hint of green. It looks like those old Houston Astros sunrise jerseys, invoking the spirit of. Up high, 2-1. As well as Honey Badgers running across the chest for Haddon Northwood. Grounder to second. Anderson pick. Throw on to first. Hebel makes the grab, and 4-3 on the putout for out number one. And a busy outfield, busy so far for Jackson Anderson. So far here this evening. And glad you could join us on yourliveevent.com. Game number 4 for us today. We'll have 4 more of them tomorrow as well. He sets, delivers up high to Kyler Schwartz. Right-handed hitting first baseman for Haddon Northwood. 1-0 pitch up high. And 2-0. Austin Rigg on deck for Haddon Northwood. Limke sets in the windup. That one is popped up in the infield. Limke calling for it, and he'll make the grab right in between the mound and the line for out number 2.
For the Honey Badgers, the pitcher, number 21, Austin Rigg.
So 2 up, 2 down. As Austin Rigg will step in for Haddon Northwood with 2 away, and the base is empty. First pitch swung on and missed. 0-1 to Rigg. Pitcher versus pitcher matchup. Rigg on the mound for Haddon Northwood. So far he's thrown 2 scoreless innings. 0-1 pitch outside. A ball and a strike. Offensively for Hillsborough Central Valley, they've gotten 1 hit as well as 1 walk. Also, Cole Hebel reached on an error in the first. 1-1 pitch. Inside corner, make it a ball and 2 strikes. As Limke looking for his first strikeout, try to end the second inning. 1-2 on its way. Swung on a miss for strike 3. Got him to chase up high. And that will do it in the bottom of the second. No runs, no hits, no errors, none left on base. 2 complete. Hillsborough Central Valley and Haddon Northwood in a scoreless tie on the Golden Harvest Tim Kazette Seed Sales scoreboard.
If you're looking to upgrade your appliances, Olson Hardware in Hillsborough is the place to stop, as they have sales and service for all your major appliances: refrigerators, freezers, washers and dryers, stoves, dishwashers, and microwaves. Olson Hardware also now has in store the Amazing Rest mattress. It's a high-quality, affordable mattress designed to help you achieve amazing rest. If you're in need of a mattress upgrade, stop and check out the Amazing Rest mattress. And don't forget about all of your general hardware items too at Olson Hardware in Hillsborough.
Valley Plains Equipment, Hillsboro, and Crookston are hiring service technicians. These positions are full-time with competitive wage, earning up to $40 per hour, plus benefits package and a great work environment. Contact Mike at Valley Plains Equipment, 1-800-972-2561. Valley Plains Equipment, Hillsboro, and Crookston is looking to hire service technicians, earning up to $40 per hour. Contact Mike at Valley Plains Equipment, 1-800-972-2561.
Move to the top half of inning number 3, and the top of the order due up for Hillsboro Central Valley. Patrick Limke, Jackson Anderson, and Gavin Wright scheduled this inning for the Blue Sox. As Rigg out for his 3rd inning of work. You're in a scoreless tie. Winner of this will face Thompson in the semifinals tomorrow night. Loser of this game has to get up early, as they will be the 10 o'clock game tomorrow morning. First pitch is in the dirt to Patrick Limke. Limke's 0 for 1, grounded out to short. His first time up, 1-0 pitch. Called strike evens it up, 1-1. On 1, Limke, grounder to short. Wolf on to first and able to beat it out. As Limke with an infield single. Limke flying down the line, was not sharply hit. Wolf, not a particularly accurate throw. Did not matter, though, as Limke already beat it out by a step. So leadoff man is on for Hillsboro Central Valley for Jackson Anderson. First pitch swinging. Pops that one up out of play down the first base line near the parked cars. Oh and 1. Out in front and quickly 0 and 2 to Jackson Anderson, the Blue Sox second baseman. As Sage Forseth gets a treat from her sister Ella Forseth. Where's mine? Thanks for thinking of me. 0-2 pitch. Got him to chase in the dirt. As Thorsgaard will apply the tag, and it's a strikeout. First strikeout of the game for Austin Rigg. Had 11 of them on Wednesday night against Hillsboro Central Valley. Blue Sox putting in play a little bit more here today, as first pitch to Gavin Wright is in the dirt, and a great block by Thorsgaard. Got in front of it and able to keep the runner at first. 1-0 pitch on its way, grounder to third, 40 to second, on to first, and in time by half a step. It's a 5-4-3 double play as 40 on to Bodine, who quickly turns it to Schwartz, and one pitch, 2 outs, and that will retire the side in the top of the third. No runs on 1 hit, no errors, none left on base. Through 2.5, Hillsboro Central Valley and Haddon Northwood scoreless on the Golden Harvest Tim Kazette Seed Sales Scoreboard.
Sorum Oil Company, Highway 81 in Hillsboro. For when you need repair work done on your vehicle, need an oil change, need new tires, or tire repair, visit Sorum Oil Company in Hillsboro. They fill LP tanks, bulk delivery of your home heating or farm fuels, and carry batteries. Call your locally owned full-service gas station, Sorum Oil Company in Hillsboro, 701-636-5356. Brad, Jody, and Blake Sorum thank you for your business, and they look forward to continue serving you at Sorum Oil Company, Highway 81 in Hillsboro.
Right Implement in Hillsboro, 701-636-5692. For shop and field service, farm equipment sales, repair on all equipment, in the field, on the farm, and in the shop with Right Implement in Hillsboro, 701-636-5692. Check out Right Implement for farm equipment, repair and service of equipment and all trucks on Caledonia Avenue in Hillsboro. Right Implement, 701-636-5692.
Hillsboro Lumber is ready to help you with all of your building projects. Are you building something new? Doing some remodeling? Maybe adding a deck? Hillsboro Lumber has all of the building materials as well as everything else you'll need to complete it. Along with the materials, they can give you a free estimate. If you need help in planning your project, let the professionals at Hillsboro Lumber assist you. They have the expertise and professional service to help you. For all of your building or remodeling projects, farm, home, or commercial, see Hillsboro Lumber today.
Bottom of the third, as Hillsboro Central Valley and Haddon Northwood in a scoreless tie. So far through 2 innings, Haddon Northwood has gone down in order, so the 7-8-9 duo of Grant Mundell, Parker Wagner, and Lincoln Osley. The bat in the inning for Haddon Northwood. As Limke the windup, and the first pitch of the inning is up high for ball one. Set in the defense, Patrick Limke on the mound. Gavin Wright behind the plate. That's the battery for the Blue Sox. Out in front, got him to chase up high, and a ball and a strike to the Haddon Northwood right fielder. 1-1 on its way. Fouled it back into the backstop. 1-2. Infield, Cole Hebel at first, Jackson Anderson second, Peyton Belisle short, and Aaron Johnson at third for the Blue Sox. 1-2 on its way, up high. Waste pitch, 2-2. So thanks to Sage Forsyth in between innings, gracious enough to share one of her airheads with me. 2-2. Able to stay alive as he fouls that one back out of play into the trees. Behind the Blue Sox dugout, it'll remain 2 balls and 2 strikes. With Grant Mundell, with Parker Wagner on deck. Mundell's at the plate. 2-2 delivery, and a called strike 3. Got him looking. Back-to-back strikeouts for Patrick Limke, and one away as Parker Wagner will step in for the Honey Badgers. Number 1, right-handed hitting center fielder. Number 8 in the batting order. First pitch to Wagner, swung on a miss for strike 1. You can hear the Haddon Northwood bench very vocal, encouraging their teammates. 0-1 on its way. Outside, evens it up at a ball and a strike. As Limke gets a sign, windup delivers inside, and quickly 2-1 to Parker Wagner with Lincoln Osley on deck. 2-1 pitch. Flies it towards left field. Richter moving over, and he'll make the grab for out number 2. F7 on the play, and 2 away for left fielder Lincoln Osley. Number 9 hitter. First pitch fouled back out of play, 0-1 to Osley. So far looks like a pitcher's duel here tonight, as it was on Wednesday night. Two very evenly matched teams always seem to play close against each other. As fouled back about the same place. And 0-2. Should Osley reach back to the top of the order, and Avery Thorsgaard. Limke looking for his second strikeout of the inning. The 0-2 pitch. Chopper foul On the third base line, Osley way out in front, able to make contact and stays alive in the at-bat. So far, the Honey Badgers have gone down in order. Now completing the batting order one full time. 0-2 pitch. Grounder to first. Hebel, he'll make the pick. Jog it over to the base. One unassisted, as that will retire the side in the third. We've played 3 on the Golden Harvest Tim Kazette Seed Sales scoreboard. Hillsborough Central Valley and Haddon Northwood still in a scoreless tie on yourliveevent.com.
Today's agriculture is a complex business. It's much more than just planting or harvesting. It requires knowledge of marketing a crop, assessing risk, managing people, and staying current with changing technology. That's why more and more farmers turn to Ag Country Farm Credit Services with a full range of agricultural products and an experienced professional staff who can help you reach your financial goals. At Ag Country, we're here to make your job easier. Give us a call today.
Hi, I'm Ernie Struby, president of the Goose River Bank, and I would like to know your story. Our lives and our businesses are comprised of events. We have all had our failures and successes, and these events define our character. If your character includes values like trustworthy, respectful, honest, and responsible, then your story matches well with ours, and we would consider it a privilege to be your financial partner. At the Goose River Bank, we believe that a strong bank builds strong communities. The Goose River Bank, member FDIC.
4-5-6 due up for the Blue Sox in the top half of the fourth. Here we got a pitcher's duel from Frost Field in in Hope, as Haddon Northwood, Hillsborough Central Valley scoreless through the first 3 innings. Blue Sox able to get 2 hits, also a walk issued by Rigg. Through 3 innings for the Blue Sox. Patrick Limke has sent them down in order. As Cole Hebel will lead it off. And a called strike to the Blue Sox first baseman. Low, evens it up, a ball and a strike. Hebel, first time up in the first inning, reached on an air. 1-1 pitch high on a grounder that got by Schwartz. Was backed up by Bodine, who threw it on to Rigg, who just could not find the base. And Hebel able to beat it out safely. In the dirt, 3-1 to Hebel, with Aaron Johnson on deck for the Blue Sox. 3-1. That one's low, and it's ball 4, and Hebel able to reach base for the second time tonight on a leadoff walk. Get this sense here for this game, kind of a pitcher's doing one of those things where a leadoff walk or an error, that just might be the game, be the deciding factor in a game that might be 1-0, 2-1, something close like that. As first pitch, a called strike to Aaron Johnson. 0-1 to the Blue Sox third baseman. Way out in front, and make it 0-2 to Johnson, with Mason Richter on deck for Hillsborough Central Valley. Rigg so far has given up a base runner in all 4 innings. Up high, got him to chase for strike 3. That is strikeout number 3 for pitcher Austin Rigg. He's given up a base runner in all 4 innings, but so far has been able to work around it. Farthest anyone has gotten was back in the first. Gavin Wright got as far as second. Was stranded there. As Richter will step out, now step back in. Rigg working from the stretch. Shows the bunt, drops it down, but foul for strike 1. Richter trying to catch him by surprise. Not known as much of a speedster, but the defense playing back, see if he could steal one. See how the defense plays him here in the 0-1 count, as that one is lined, but foul down the third base line. So quickly 0-2 to Mason Richter, as Rigg looking for back-to-back strikeouts. Sets, looks at the runner, and delivers the 0-2 pitch. Popped up, will that one stay in play? No, it will not. It'll drift back foul and land on top of the bleachers. And the count will stay at 0-2 to Mason Richter. Peyton Beliles is on deck for the Blue Sox. 0-2 pitch, as that one hits him in the helmet on the off-speed pitch. As Richter gives a little bit of a look towards Rigg as he jogs down the first base line. So with one out, runners will be at first and second for Payne Beliles. First pitch to Beliles, he pops that one up, but foul, out of play, just behind us in the press box. 0-1 to Peyton Beliles. He's 0 for 1, struck out in the second. 0-1 pitch, Beliles tries to bunt, it's in the dirt, bounces off of Thorsgaard, and runners will move up 90 feet. Hebel will go to third, Richter to second. So it's a ball and a strike, but 2 in scoring position, a best opportunity the Blue Sox have had so far here in this game for a run. See if Beliles can deliver clutch. Defense playing roughly about halfway. As, count is 0-2. That one is up high, so a ball and 2 strikes to Beliles. Nathan Rage on deck. 1-2, got him to chase in the dirt. As he'll have to throw on to first, as that one gets away from Schwartz, rolls into the shallow outfield, and Hebel will score. Richter will go to third, as Beliles is safe at first on the strikeout. Looks like Thorsgaard maybe tried to rush a little bit, was looking the runner, specifically Hebel, back at home, and just kind of short-armed the throw to Schwartz, just out of his reach, unable to make the pick. So it goes as an E1, and the Blue Sox are on the board. Nathan Rage, his first pitch is outside for ball 1. So now a 1-0 Blue Sox lead. Richter at third, Beliles at first for Nathan Rage. 1-0, pops it up, foul, out of play, a ball and a strike. So for right now, it goes as an unearned run. Depending on how the at-bat here with Rage could potentially go, could get moved to an earned run. That one's in the dirt. Good block there by Thorsgaard. And 2 balls and a strike to Nathan Rage. First plate appearance in the second, walked, was left at first. 2-1 delivery as that one hits him. So a hit by a pitch. As Beliles to second, Rage to first. As that will load up the bases. Still only 1 away. So Richter will be at third, Beliles at second, Rage at first, as we'll have a mound visit. As time clock looks like we'll take a brief time as well. Hillsborough Central Valley leads 1-0. Golden Harvest Tim Kazette seed sales scoreboard.
Halstead Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Halstead Telephone, broadband voice TV. 1-800-457-2125.
No change. Nelson just trying to calm down his pitcher as Gannon Limke, first pitch swinging, pops it up in the infield, and the infield fly rule will be called. Making the catch anyway is Schwartz for the second out of the inning.
Now batting for the Blue Sox, leadoff hitter, number 8, Patrick Limke.
So now 2 away, bases remain loaded. And it's back to the top of the order, and number 8, Patrick Limke, will step in for HCV. First pitch inside for ball 1. Outside. Ball nonetheless, 1-0 to Limke. Low will make it 2-0. Limke 1 for 2, grounded out to lead off the game, singled in the third, was part of a inning-ending double play. Called strike at the knees, 2-1. Bases loaded, 2 away, so outfield playing normal depth. 2-1 pitch, fouled back, out of play. And 2-2 to Patrick Limke. Rigg looking to get out of the inning without any more damage done. Gapper here could really blow the game open for the Blue Sox. 2-2 pitch. Popped it up. Rigg will make the catch right at the foul line, and that will retire the side. He won for out number 3, but Hillsborough Central Valley able to get 1 run across on no hits. There was 1 error. They left 3 on base through 3.5. Golden Harvest Tim Kazette Seed Sales Scoreboard. Hillsborough Central Valley 1 at Northwood 0 on yourliveevent.com.
The Hillsborough Public School District and the Central Valley School District encourages North Dakotans to embrace the ND Smart Restart Plan for a better, safer, and healthier tomorrow. Enjoy your summer as we look forward to seeing students again in the fall. For school information, school news, and sports schedules, visit HillsboroughK12.com and CentralValleyND.com. The Hillsborough Public School District and the Central Valley School District.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Manage what you can to overcome what you cannot. Farming is all about preparing your operation to be successful when given an opportunity. Invest a few minutes and bring in your seed meters to be reconditioned and calibrated. We have some room, so give us a call and we can help you overcome those simple obstacles. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
We move to the bottom half of the 4th, top of the order. Thorsgaard 40 Wolf has so far Patrick Limke for Hillsborough Central Valley has been cruising, has sent them down 1-2-3 all 3 innings. See if the Honey Badgers are able to make some adjustments, seeing Limke for the second time here tonight. Avery Thorsgaard to lead it off. First pitch of the inning is inside for ball 1. Thorsgaard 0 for 1, lined out to open up the game for Haddon Northwood in the first. 1-0 delivery. Outside, make it 2-0 with Davian 40 on deck. .2-0 pitch, fouls it off of his leg for a strike. That's right, we'll jog it over. Just relay a quick message to Limke and jog back behind home plate. 2 balls and a strike to Avery Thorsgaard. Wind up and the pitch inside, 3-1. As Haddon Northwood looking for their first base runner of the game. 3-1 on its way, foul back. And a full count, 3-2 to Thorsgaard. Looking to answer after Hillsborough Central Valley got a run in the top half of the inning. The windup and the 3-2. Popped up. It'll stay in play. Wright calling for it, and he'll make the grab for the first out of the inning. So Davian 40 will step in with the bases empty and one away. Hillsborough Central Valley got a run in the top half of the inning. As I mentioned, it's the kind of game where an error might prove to be costly, and they had one in the inning as on a strikeout for Peyton Belials in the dirt. And Thorsgaard just short-armed the throw and into the outfield as that allowed Hebel to score the game's only run so far. 0-1 to 40 on its way. Fly towards right center field. Going back is Anderson. He'll make the play in the shallow outfield. For out number 2. As Alex Wolf will step in with the bases empty and 2 away. Wolf 0 for 1. Popped out to short his first time up to end the first. First pitch of the at-bat as that one is flied towards right center field. Rage underneath it, and he'll make the play. F8 for out number 3, and down goes Haddon Northwood in order. 1, 2, 3, 4 complete. Hillsborough Central Valley with a 1-0 lead on the Golden Harvest Tim Kazette Seed Sales scoreboard.
American Crystal Sugar Company, with their 4,000 plus employees and shareholders, are deeply rooted in the communities of the Red River Valley. They're committed to the sustainability and growth of their business and to improving lives in the places where we work and live by investing in people, our communities, and the future of American Crystal Sugar. Visit crystalsugar.com to learn more about scholarships, grants, volunteerism, donations, and more through the Community Roots American Crystal Giving Program. Growing strong community roots. American Crystal Sugar Company.
The North Dakota culture is hardworking and understands the value of what we can get from the land. The services we get from Polar Communications, the gigabit service, allows us to be able to serve up many, many more locations. We know that they are in North Dakota. They understand North Dakota. That means a lot to our business.
Hillsborough Central Valley looking to add on to their lead. They took it in the top half of the 4th. They will get 1 run across. They'll have Anderson, Wright, and Hebel do up 2, 3, and 4 in the order here in the 5th. As Rigg begins his 5th inning of work. So far, 1 run given up. However, it was an unearned run as he struck out 4. Pitch is outside for a ball. Only given up 2 hits and walked 1 so far, the line for Austin Rigg. Ball and a strike to Jackson Anderson. Anderson 0 for 2, a ground out in the first, a strikeout in the 3rd. 1-1. That one is lined, but right towards Brennan Bodine at second for the out. L4 for out number 1, as that'll bring up Gavin Wright for the Blue Sox. First pitch to Wright, a called strike. 0-1. Gavin is 1 for 2, singled in the first. Got as far as second, was left there. In the dirt, a ball and a strike to Gavin Wright. Cole Hebel on deck for the Blue Sox. Third inning, he grounded into a 5-4-3 double play to end the third. 1-1 pitch. Rounder to third. 40 on to first. In time for the out. A great stretch there by Schwartz. Able to steal a step, just what he needed, and 5-3 on the putout for out number 2. As Cole Hebel will step in with the bases empty and 2 away. Left-handed hitting, first baseman. Inside for ball 1. Hebel 0 for 1. He's reached base both plate appearances. 1-0 pitch. Fouled it back off of the catcher Thorsgaard. 1-1. Hebel reached on an error in the first, was left there at first. In the fourth, he led it off with a walk. Came around to score on the Avery Thorsgaard throwing error. 2 balls and a strike. Grounder. That one will get through the infield. And it's a 2-out single. Hebel with his first hit of the game. Third hit for the Blue Sox so far tonight. As Aaron Johnson will step in with 2 outs and a runner at first. Hebel tries to get aggressive. Nope, first pitch swinging. That one towards left center field. That one will drop down. It'll roll all the way to the wall. Hebel is being waved around to score. The throw home, there will be no throw, and it's an RBI double for Aaron Johnson, and it's a 2-0 Hillsboro Central Valley lead. Johnson, first pitch swinging, got one into the gap. Rolled all the way to the wall. Vogny on it. Throw missed the cutoff man, and in to score was Cole Hebel. As first pitch to Mason Richter is in the dirt, and Aaron Johnson to third. So we're under 90 feet from home. It's an important play should one of those get by Thorsgaard again. So Hillsboro Central Valley now with a 2-0 lead, looking to add on to it with Mason Richter at the plate. 1-0 pitch, a called strike on the outside corner, evens it up at 1-1. One pitch out in front, 1-2. Hillsboro Central Valley just a 2-out rally, a single by Hebel, and then a double by Johnson doubles their lead. They now lead 2-0. 1-2 is in the dirt. Great block there by Thorsgaard. Got in front of it, kept the runner at third. Two pitch, foul tip. Thorsgaard unable to keep it in his glove, and Richter stays alive, 2-2. Should Richter reach? Payne Belial's on deck for the Blue Sox. 2-2 from Rigg on its way. Rounder up the middle, shortstop. Wolf on to first. Schwartz with the pick, and that will retire the side. 5-3 on the putout. But Hillsboro Central Valley able to get 1 run across on 2 hits. No errors. They left 1 on base. Through 4.5, Hillsboro Central Valley now doubles up their lead. They lead 2-0 against Haddon Northwood on the Golden Harvest Tim Kazette Seed Sales scoreboard.
There's a lot to love about Hillsboro, North Dakota. Top-notch school district with fantastic facilities and growing enrollment. Great healthcare and friendly people. Nestled between 2 of North Dakota's largest cities, Hillsboro embodies a small-town atmosphere that is sure to make you feel right at home. The HEDC and City of Hillsboro invites you to pay a visit and experience Hillsboro. Visit hillsboro-nd.com to learn more about Hillsboro, a small town with big opportunity.
Many, many happy people that are mowing grass with their new Cub Cadet lawnmower from Wright Cub Cadet in Hillsboro. Yes, everyone is so happy as the lawns are pristine looking, beautiful grass, precision-like cutting with the Wright Cub Cadet mower from Wright Cub Cadet in Hillsboro. Talk to Darren or Mike. They also have some used mowers on hand. They have tillers and all of the lawn and garden machines at Wright Cub Cadet Hillsboro. Stop by and see them today.
Hillsboro Central Valley able to double up their lead. They now lead 2-0 as we move to the bottom of the fifth. One of the things about these 7-inning games, it can get late early. As Haddon Northwood, only 9 outs remaining. Have to get something here started within the next couple of innings. As Jace Nelson will lead it off for the Honey Badgers. First pitch on its way. Outside, 1-0. Lemke the windup, up high, make it 2-0. To Jace Nelson, the designated hitter. He's batting for second baseman Brennan Bodine. 1-0, grounder to second. Anderson on to Hebel for the out. 4-3 on the putout, one away. And so far, for Patrick Lemke, 11 up, 11 down. Has not allowed a base runner in 4 1/3. And it's Kyler Schwartz. First pitch, got a piece of it for strike one. Schwartz 0 for 1. He popped out to the pitcher in the second inning. Lemke the windup and the 0-1 delivery. Got him to chase up high, quickly 0-2 to the Honey Badger first baseman. Oh-2 on its way. Line down the first base line, but just foul. And the count will remain at 0-2. Not by much. Umpire on the line. Pointed right away in foul territory, so count will remain at 0-2 to Kyler Schwartz. With Austin Rigg on deck. 0-2 delivery. Fly ball towards right as a lunging catch is made by Gannon Lemke. F9 for out number 2. As Austin Rigg, the pitcher, will step up to the plate, see if he can help his cause. Having given up runs in the first 2 innings. See if he can make up for it in some sense here in the 5th. First pitch to Rigg. Grounder to short, Belials. Throw on to first, and in time by a step. 6-3 on the putout, as that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down. Go the Honey Badgers in the bottom of the 5th. 5 complete. Hillsboro Central Valley with a 2-0 lead on the Golden Harvest Tim Kazette Seed Sales scoreboard.
When it comes to insurance, you should be confident that you're choosing the best option. I'm Rich Gerke of Farmers Union Insurance, Hillsboro. Let's find and discuss the best insurance policy for your home, auto, farm, life, or business. Stop in to see Ryan Updahl or I at our Hillsboro office, or give us a call at 701-436-5777, or toll free at 1-800-498-5777. This is Rich Gerke of Farmers Union Insurance, and we look forward to doing business with you.
Summertime is here in the Valley, and Dakota Heritage Bank in Hillsboro is here to help you be ready. Ask Dakota Heritage about recreational vehicle, camper, and boat loans. Home loans are also available for a change of scenery or a lake cabin getaway. Dakota Heritage Bank can also line you up with agriculture loans and a line of credit. Find more information at dhbanknd.com. Dakota Heritage Bank, Hillsboro. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
7-8-9 due up for Hillsboro Central Valley in the top of the 6th, as it will be Belial's Rage and Gannon Limke due up for the Blue Sox as they now lead 2-0. As Belial's will step in to lead off the 6th inning. Blue Sox have gotten a run in the 4th and the 5th. First pitch is inside. 1-0 to Belial's. Belial's is 0 for 2, a couple strikeouts, but he did reach in the 4th as he swung at a pitch in the dirt. 1-0 pitch is low for ball 2. Swung at a pitch in the dirt that then Thorsgaard was forced to make the throw to first, short-armed it. That one got away from Schwartz, allowed Hebel to score the game's first run. 3-0 to Belial's. As that one's up high for ball 4, a 4-pitch walk, and a runner at first. With the bases empty for number 2, Nathan Rage. Right-handed hitting center fielder for Hillsboro Central Valley. Rage shows the bunt, gets it down. Rig only play is to first, and he'll make the play. Try to go to second as that one gets away from Bodine, but backing it up was Osley in left field, so Belial's is forced to stay at second, but Rage with the 1-3 sacrifice bunt for the first out of the game. As Gannon Limke will step in for the Blue Sox. Rigg looks at second, then delivers and gets Gannon Limke to chase up high for strike 1. 0-1 to the Blue Sox right fielder. 0-1 delivery. Outside, evens it up, a ball and a strike. Gannon Limke 0 for 2, grounded out in the 2nd, popped out in the 4th. 1-1 pitch. Ground ball to short. Wolf on to first. And in time, 6-3 on the putout for out number 2. But Belial's to second. Be an important play should one get away from Thorsgaard. We've seen Rigg here so far. Couple pitches in the dirt, couple wild pitches. Liner third base line, but just foul. Oh, that was close. It might have been not even by an inch, maybe by a centimeter. Down the third base line. It'll be strike 1. So no balls and a strike. The leadoff hitter, Patrick Limke. Riggs 0-1 pitch grounder to short. Wolf on to Schwartz at first in time. Back-to-back 6-3 putouts as that will retire the side. In the top of the 6th, no runs, no hits, no errors. They left one on base through 5.5. Hillsboro Central Valley with a 2-0 lead on the Golden Harvest Tim Kazette Seed Sales scoreboard.
The Erickson Agency is your professional, independent insurance agency in Hillsborough. We take the time to listen to you, analyze your needs, and match you up with the best plans offered by a number of leading insurance companies. Whether you need auto, homeowners, life, health, long-term care, business, or farm insurance, stop in and visit with Lee Erickson at the Erickson Agency, 502 West Caledonia Avenue, 701-636-5852. The Erickson Agency of Hillsborough, your insurance headquarters. Most Americans have some stuff because stuff is important. And when you have stuff, you need a Big Tex trailer. A utility trailer for the golf cart, equipment trailer for the antique car, or gooseneck trailer for moving pipe or the swing set. Big Tex Trailers gets your stuff where you need it. Precise design and quality construction packs more value into each Big Tex trailer. Baked on finish protects your trailer from the elements for years to come. For the Big Tex style that meets your needs, call Tim at Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsborough, 701-430-0877.
Move to the bottom of the 6th, 7-8-9 due up for Haddon Northwood. The Honey Badgers so far 15 up, and Patrick Limke has sent all 15 down through the first 5 innings. As Hillsborough Central are looking to advance to the semifinals there tomorrow night. Winner of this game will play the nightcap tomorrow against Thompson for a spot in the championship. Loser has to turn around quickly and plays the 10 a.m. game against Oak Grove tomorrow morning. Grant Mundahl will lead it off for the Honey Badgers. First pitch swung on a miss for strike 1. Mundahl 0 for 1, struck out in the 3rd. His first time up. 0-1 delivery up high. A ball and a strike to Mundahl. Parker Vagney on deck for the Honey Badgers. The windup. 1-1 delivery. Swung on and missed. And 0-2 to Grant Mundahl. Left-handed hitting right fielder for the Honey Badgers. A wind-up, 1-2 pitch. Outside, evens it up 2-2. Limke wanted the call, didn't get it. Just a little bit off the plate. Count even, 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2-2 on its way. Swung on a miss, got him to chase up high for the strikeout. So 1 away. As Parker Vagney will step in for Haddon Northwood. First pitch to Vagney, shows the bunt as that one is popped up into the backstop for strike 1. Showed the bunt. See if he tries it again at 0-1. See how the defense plays it now that he's shown, as Aaron Johnson will maybe take an extra step in. 0-1 delivery up high, evens it up, ball and a strike. Looks like Vagney will decide to swing away here. One pitch. Fly towards left field. Richter is going back as that one will go all the way to the wall as it's a double. Big turn by Vagney, but he'll stay there with a double. As that puts the runner in scoring position as Limke gives up his first hit. Vagney breaks up the no-hitter, breaks up the perfect game. A strong 5 1/3 to begin the game. Now we'll see if Patrick Limke can refocus. Get a couple outs here in the 6th. Limke, first time he's had to work from the stretch. Looks at second and delivers. Shallow fly, that one will fall in shallow center field. Being sent across is Vagney, play at the plate, and he's out. Great play there by Nathan Rage at center field. Came up throwing, and he gets Fogney trying to score on the single, so now 2 away. Osley to second. It's a single. He takes second on the throw. But 2 away. Runner remains at second. A great job by Rage in center field. First pitch, Avery Thorsgaard swinging. Fly ball towards left field as that one is gone, as it's a 2-run home run for Avery Thorsgaard, as that will tie the game up at 2. Thorsgaard, first pitch swinging, got a hold of one over to left center field, just clears the wall, and on one pitch, we're tied at 2 apiece as Osley scores, as does Thorsgaard on the home run. As just like that, we're tied at 2, as Nathan Walsh will come out with a mound visit. Looks like he's just going to talk to the infield, just try to settle them down, trying to get Limke to refocus, as just trying to beat himself up there, Walsh just trying to give him his pitcher some encouragement, say, hey, we still need you with 2 away. That'll bring up Davian 40 for Haddon Northwood, as base is empty. A whole new ball game as we're tied at 2. First pitch on its way, and a called strike, 0-1. That's 3 straight hits given up by Gannon Limke. By Patrick Limke. Not the wrong Limke brother. Patrick Limke on the mound. 0-1 pitch. Grounder. That one will get past Anderson into the outfield, as it's a 2-out single. As maybe Limke might be starting to fade a little bit, as that's the 4th straight hit he has given up. So Alex Wolf will step in with 2 away and a runner at first. First pitch of the at-bat, Wolf, grounder, Belials. He'll throw on to first, and in time by half a step. 6-3 on the putout, as that will retire the side. But a big 2-run home run by Avery Thorsgaard, as Haddon Northwood gets 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors. They left 1 on base. 6 complete. Hillsborough Central Valley and Haddon Northwood tied at 2. We got a good one, folks, here as we move to the top of the 7th on the Golden Harvest Tim Kazette Seed Sales Scoreboard.
Goose River Heating and Cooling of Hillsborough is a Ruud dealer for the Hillsborough and surrounding communities. If your furnace has lived past its prime, talk to Corey today about a new Ruud furnace for your home or new construction. You don't want to be left out in the cold. That's why Goose River Heating is available with 24-hour emergency service. Call Corey Wright today at Goose River Heating, 701-430-1990. Serving Hillsborough and the surrounding communities as a Ruud dealer, Goose River Heating and Cooling.
To say that everyone in the farming community would like to put the 2019 planting and growing season behind them is an understatement. Hello, Shane with Irie Insurance, and this was one of those years that you found out what your crop insurance agent was made of. Were you satisfied? All of us at Irie Insurance feel your pain and know your challenges. That's why we would love to sit down with each and every farmer for an annual policy review. We now know how bad it can get, so let's make sure you have someone working in your corner to protect your farm's equity. To find an Irie Insurance agent near you, go to IrieInsurance.com.
Back here as we move to the top half of the 7th, as we'll have some substitutions here, or well, I guess just shuffling of the pitching lineup for Haddon Northwood, as Alex Wolf will move from shortstop. He'll take the mound. As Austin Rigg, he'll move from the mound to third base. As Davian 40 was at third, we'll move over to second base. So Wolf the pitcher, 40 the shortstop, and Rigg is at third here to begin the 7th inning for Hillsborough Central Valley. As to lead it off for the Blue Sox will be Jackson Anderson. So, Rick, he went 6 innings pitched, gave up 2 runs. One of them was earned on 4 hits. Pitch swung on and missed for strike 1 by Jackson Anderson. Rigg also struck out a total of 4 and walked 3. Ball and a strike to Jackson Anderson. Fouls it back. Ball and 2 strikes. Tied at 2 in the 7th. Really almost an extra inning here to begin the 7th. Has really just got to play 1 inning at a time now. 1-2 pitch. Thought about it. Able to hold back. Had a pitch in the dirt. Evens it up. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Anderson 0 for 3. Grounded out in the 1st. Struck out in the 3rd. Lined out in the 5th. 2-2 grounder. Short. 40. Throw on to 1st. And in time, as what a great pick there by Schwartz on a throw in the dirt. Able to make the pick. 6-3 on the putout. As that will be out number 1. As Gavin Wright will step in for the Blue Sox. 1 out, bases empty. Top of the 7th. First pitch of the inning. Outside for ball 1. Wright 1 for 3, singled in the 1st. Rounder to 3rd. That one off of the glove of Rigg, as that one will get all the way to center field. Big turn by Wright. He's going to try for 2, and he'll slide in safely with a 1-out double. As that one sharply hit down the 3rd base line. Rigg got just the tip of the glove on it. Just deflected. Luckily, he really didn't deflect that much, as it stayed pretty much on course. As quickly there was Osley to limit it only to a double, as Cole Hebel will step in. First pitch is inside for ball 1. Hebel has reached base all 3 times, has scored both runs for Hillsborough Central Valley as well. 1-0 pitch. Grounder to 1st. Diving is Schwartz. Throw on to Wolf in time for the out. Great job by Wolf getting there in a hurry, as he was flying down the line. 3-1 on the putout. For out number 2, Gavin Wright does advance to 3rd on the play. It's up to Aaron Johnson with 2 out and a runner at 3rd. See if he can play hero. As time called. As Thorsgaard was calling time, directing traffic for the offense, wanting his corner infielders to move a couple steps in. First pitch to Johnson. Outside for ball 1. Aaron Johnson 1 for 3, an RBI double his last time up in the 5th. 1-0 pitch, a called strike, evens it up 1-1. Quickly now in the 7th, you can just kind of feel this game got a lot more serious now in the 7th with it tied at 2. So the pitch is outside, 2-1. Should Johnson reach, it'll be Mason Richter for the Blue Sox. 2-1 pitch. Fouls that one back out of play, and he evens it up at 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. As Wolf step out, get a new sign from the catcher. Richter will step back in the box. And the 2-2 pitch up high, and the count is full, 3-2. We'll see what Wolf decides on the 3-2 count. Set and the delivery. Popped it up. That one should stay in the yard, and going over is Rigg, and he'll make the grab right near the fence, as that will retire the side in the top of the 7th. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. They left 1 on base. We head to the bottom of the 7th, tied at 2 on the Golden Harvest Tim Kazette Seed Sales scoreboard.
Farmers, are you expanding, upgrading, or want to automate? Visit with the experienced staff at Hope Electric to learn about the latest electrical systems and the newest technologies that they have developed to make your operation more efficient. Get a custom system in place with features like iPad truck loading and remote view grain storage, touchscreen controls, hazard monitoring systems, and wireless cellular cameras to protect your assets. Hope Electric, serving the agricultural and commercial industry since 1978. Visit hopeelectric.com or call 701-945-2460.
Don't be fooled by that beat-up old cap. Its faded crown represents the tireless work of America's farmers and ranchers. Its sturdy brim, their dedication to providing our nation with a safe, affordable food source. From sunup to sundown, they're turning quarters into the dollars that drive our rural economy. So we'd like to tip our hat to them. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting those that protect America's food source.
4, 5, and 6 are due up for Haddon Northwood in the bottom of the 7th. We're tied at 2. As can someone for the Honey Badgers play hero and get the walk-off win? As Jace Nelson will lead it off. Batting fourth, he's a designated hitter, batting in place of second baseman Brennan Bodine. For Haddon Northwood. Lemke back out on the mound to begin his 7th inning of work. First pitch on its way. Swinging up the middle, and that's a leadoff single for Jace Nelson. So the winning run is on base for number 14, Kyler Schwartz. As we'll get a courtesy runner as number 16. That is Aiden Nystrom will be the courtesy runner. So number 16, the courtesy runner, Aiden Nystrom. For the Honey Badgers, batting in place of the designated hitter. That one's in the dirt, gets away from right, and Nystrom will take second. Actually, as a designated hitter, I think it's just a pinch runner. So Nelson will be out of the game, having finished 1 for 3, but now with a runner at second, not thinking about his next time at bat, just hoping to move the runner over a couple times. Now with a 1-0 pitch and runner at second, we'll see what the call is for Kyler Schwartz. 0 for 2. Pop out and a fly out. As now they'll issue a walk. So that'll set the force play at third. Also sets up the double play as Austin Rigg will step in. So we'll see how the defensive alignment is for Hillsborough Central Valley. Corner infielders playing in at the grass, anticipating the bunt. Middle infield double play depth, hoping for a grounder. As that one hits him. As Rigg with a hit by a pitch. As Nystrom to third, Schwartz to second, and Austin Rigg to first base, as it looks like we'll get time called as Coach Nathan Walsh for Hillsborough Central Valley will step out, talk to his infield. We'll see if he elects to make a pitching change. So no out. The bases are loaded here in the bottom of the 7th. As we're tied at 2, as Grant Mundahl scheduled to hit for Haddon Northwood. As it was 2-0 going into the bottom of the 6th, as with 2 outs. A 2-out rally as Lincoln Osley, a single to center. Parker Vogney was thrown out at home, trying to score the first run of the game. The next batter, Avery Thorsgaard, hit a home run. The deep left center field to tie the game up at 2. Jace Nelson led it off with a single. Kyler Schwartz followed it up with a walk, and now Austin Rigg with a hit by a pitch to load up the bases as Grant Mundahl will step in with the bases empty and no outs here in the bottom of the 7th. First pitch, a called strike. 0-1 to Mundahl, 0 for 2, 2 strikeouts. And boy, would a strikeout be huge here for Patrick Limke with no outs. Infield playing in, the only play, they're forced to try to get the runner out at home on the force play here with the bases empty. 0-1 pitch. That one's just outside, evens it up at a ball and a strike. So 1-1 to Grant Mundahl. Parker Vogney is on deck for Haddon Northwood. 1-1 delivery. Popped it up foul. That one will get out of play. A ball and 2 strikes. As Limke looking for one more strike, trying to keep the runners at bay. One and 2. The set, delivery, and foul tipped into the glove of Gavin Wright, as that is a strikeout, out number 1. A huge strikeout for Patrick Limke, as now 1 away for the 8-hitter Parker Vogney. Infield will play in once again, try to get the force at home, then depending on the speed of the ball on the hit, maybe potentially go to first for the double play. First pitch, Vogney swinging and lines that, but foul. Out of play down the third base line for strike 1. Vogney 1 for 2. He singled in the 6th. Was thrown out trying to score from home. 0-1 on its way. Swung on a miss, went off speed. Vogney way out in front. And it's 2 strikes to the Haddon Northwood center fielder. No balls and 2 strikes. Limke sets, delivers. Up high, tried to get him to chase, wouldn't do so, and it's a ball and 2 strikes. Limke gets the sign, sets, and delivers the 1-2 pitch. Swung on a miss, strike 3, back-to-back strikeouts, and 2 away, as that'll bring up Lincoln Osley with 2 outs. Bases remain loaded. Patrick Limke, he'd be a magician here if he can get out of this jam in the bottom of the 7th. No outs, the base is loaded. He's now got 2 outs with the left fielder, Lincoln Osley, at the plate. First pitch high for ball 1. Osley 1 for 2, grounded out in the 3rd, singled in the 6th, came to score on the Avery Thorsgaard home run. 1-0 delivery, line towards center field, Rage coming in, making the play as a fly out to center, as Hillsborough Central Valley able to get out of a jam. No bases loaded, no outs. Patrick Limke able to escape, as down goes Haddon Northwood in the bottom of the 7th. No runs on 1 hit, no errors. They left 3 on base as we head to extra innings, tied at 2 on the Golden Harvest Tim Kazette Seed Sales scoreboard.
I'm originally from Mayville. I moved away for 6 years, but when I decided I think it's time that we start a family, And I said, I want to move back to that small town so I can have small classes, small community. People are involved, people care about you.
There's a lot of space out here, and if you use it appropriately, I mean, everything from family baseball to the parks and the communities, swimming, all that stuff is available right there.
Hi, I'm Jeremy Strand.
Kurt Petrowski, Hillsboro, North Dakota.
Come home to trail.
Come home to trail.
These reminder of COVID points to share with North Dakota Smart Restart from Trail District Health Unit. Smartphone users are encouraged to download the Care19 app for Android or Apple devices. This will help increase success levels with contact tracing in North Dakota. Get answers to most COVID-related questions in North Dakota by visiting ndresponse.gov. Trail District Health Unit, Public Health, Prevent, Promote, Protect.
We head to the 8th. That's right, extra innings. Free baseball here from Frost Field in Hope on the 2020 North Dakota Independent League District 6 baseball tournament. As we're tied at 2. As Hillsboro Central Valley able to get out of a bases loaded, no outs jam to extend the game into extras. As it'll be 6, 7, 8 to bat for Hillsboro Central Valley. Richter, Belials, and Nathan Rage due up in the inning. As Mason Richter will stand in to lead it off. As Wolf begins his second inning of work. And Richter takes ball 1, 1-0. Wolf sets, delivers. That one's high and quickly 2-0 to Mason Richter. He's 0 for 2. Reached base on a hit by a pitch. Got as far as third, but was left there. That one a call and strike at the belt, 2-1. Following Mason Richter, it's Peyton Belials on deck for the Blue Sox. That one is inside and 3-1 to Mason Richter. (3-1) on its way. Called strike at the knees. That makes the count full at 3-2. 6, 7, 8. The due up if Hillsboro Central can get a couple runners on and be back up to the top of the order with. That one is fouled back into the backstop. Count remains full, 3-2. They get a couple runners on when you get to the top of the order. Be advantageous for the Blue Sox in the 8th. As Richter will call time. (3-2). As Wolf shakes off the sign, now agrees with one, and that one's high for ball 4 as Mason Richter, a leadoff walk. As that'll bring up shortstop Peyton Belials. As we'll get a courtesy runner for Richter as for 9. Gavin Belials will run for Mason Richter. So Gavin Belials at first. Peyton Belials at the plate. No outs, runner at first. Belials shows the bunt. It's high. Gets it down, but foul for strike 1. Belials on the high pitch. That one right about at his head, maybe even a little bit above his head. He's able to make contact, but it went foul for strike 1 to Peyton Belials. 0-1 shows the bunt. Pulls it back. Snap throw on to first, and sliding back in safely is Gavin Belials. So it's a ball and a strike to Peyton Belials. He's 0 for 2. Struck out twice. Reached on a walk. Also reached on his second strikeout. Swung at a pitch onto the dirt. 1-0 shows the bunt. Able to pull it back, and it's 2-1. Belials in the 4th. Struck out. Chased one in the dirt. And so Thursgaard was forced to throw to first. Short-armed the throw. That one got away. That allowed Cole Hebel to score the first run of the game for Either team back in the fourth as a called strike, 2-2 to Peyton Belials, with Nathan Rage on deck for the Blue Sox. 2-2 delivery up high, 3-2 runner going, throw on to second, not in time, as it's a stolen base for Gavin Belials. So a runner in scoring position on a 2-2 count. So 2-2, so a grounder, if Peyton Belials can go the other way, might put a runner at third. 3-2 pitch, and that one's a called strike 3 on the outside corner, right on the black. A beautiful pitch there by Alex Wolf for the strikeout and out number 1. So Wolf with his first strikeout. Nathan Rage will step in with a runner at second and 1 out. Outside for ball 1. Rage, the 8 hitter. 3 plate appearances, however, officially 0 up high. 0 batting attempts as he was walked, then hit by a pitch, then a sacrifice bunt for Rage, his first 3 times up. Swung on and missed, make it 2-1. Gannon Limke on deck for Hillsborough Central Valley. Wolf sets, looks at second, looks again. 2-1 delivery. Outside, and it's 3 balls and a strike to Nathan Rage. Three and 1 to the Blue Sox center fielder. Wolf sets, looks at Belials at second, now delivers the 3-1 pitch. Called strike at the letters, makes the count full at 3-2. See what Wolf goes with the 3-2. Sets. 3-2 pitch. Just missed it outside for ball 4. Second walk of the inning. And runners will be at first and second for Gannon Limke. Limke, number 9 in the order, the right fielder. He's 0 for 3, a couple ground outs and a pop out. First pitch, swinging, line towards center field. Running in under it is making the play as Parker Wagner for out number 2. F8 for the second out of the inning. And we'll move to the top of the order, and Patrick Limke, number 8 for the Blue Sox. So runner at first and second for Patrick Limke, the pitcher, looking to help his cause. First pitch of the at-bat is outside for ball 1. Limke is 1 for 3, singled in the third, couple ground outs and a pop out. 1-0, popped it up. That one will stay in play. Thorsgaard will make the grab for the third out of the inning. So Hillsborough Central Valley threatens but unable to score as they got no runs on no hits. No errors, they left 2 on base. We move to the bottom half of the 8th, still tied at 2 on the Golden Harvest Tim Kazette Seed Sales scoreboard.
When it comes to attorney, you need someone you can trust, someone who puts the needs of their client above their own. The attorneys at Onstead Twitchell are committed to improving the lives of their clients and creating strong communities by providing custom legal solutions with integrity and excellence. Onstead Twitchell has deep roots in the Red River Valley, with offices in Castleton, Hillsborough, and West Fargo. In Hillsborough, call 701-636-5700 or online at onsteadlaw.com. Onstead Twitchell Attorneys, your life, your law firm.
Great Plains Fireworks, located on the west side, frontage road I-29, south of Degelman's in Hillsborough. They're open by appointments. Call 701-436-6140. Also like them on Facebook for information. Let Great Plains Fireworks help you get fireworks for your family celebrations, neighborhood parties, and events.
Pretty, pretty, pretty. They have chest thumpers.
Great Plains Fireworks, open by appointment only, Hillsborough, North Dakota, 701-436-6140. Like them on Facebook.
Back here, yourliveevent.com as we head to the bottom of the 8th. As Patrick Lemke will stay on the mound. Top of the order for Haddon Northwood, Avery Thorsgaard, Davian Forty, and Alex Wolf. Due up for Haddon Northwood. Thorsgaard last time up in the 6th. Tied the game with a 2-run home run. First pitch fouled back out of play just above us and right over our heads. And to be honest, I flinched a little bit. Sage Forseth stoic as ever. Not even phased. She's a ball player. 0-1 delivery. Liner towards right field. That one will fall down in front of Gannon Lemke as it's a leadoff single for Avery Thorsgaard. It's again the leadoff batter gets on, and the winning run is at first base for Davian Forty. Good time called as Peyton Beliles will adjust his shoe. All good. So 40 to step in with the no outs and a runner at first. Lemke from the set. Shows bunt, runner going, throw on to second. That one gets away from Anderson, but Rage able to back up the play, so it's a stolen base for Thorsgaard. And a similar story to the previous inning. And so they'll give 40 the intentional walk. Same story as we had in the 7th, the leadoff runner with a single, then steals second on the first pitch. So the intentional walk to make it first and second for Alex Wolf. Lemke sets, looks at second, delivers the first pitch to Wolf, pops it up. Will it stay in play? Right, going back, runs out of room. That one will land just on the other side of the fence for strike one. So no balls and a strike to Alex Wolf. He's 0 for 3. Couple flyouts and a ground out. Jace Nelson on deck for the Honey Badgers. 0-1 pitch. Grounder down the third base line, but foul for strike two as so close. It was maybe a foot foul, but that one they able to get over the bag. The speed of Thorsgaard, it's a tough play for Richter out in the outfield to try to get the runner. So 0-2 to Alex Wolf. As Lemke looking for another huge strikeout. The set and the 0-2 delivery. Fly towards center field. Rage coming in and making the grab. Thorsgaard will fake the tag but stay at second. So a big first out as the runners stay put for Jace Nelson. One out. Runners at first and second for the Haddon Northwood designated hitter. As Wright will jog out, have a conference with his pitcher. Nelson 1 for 3, singled in the sixth. Had a courtesy runner in Aiden Nystrom, who got all the way to third, but was left there. Long look by Limke, the set. And the first pitch to Nelson. Just missed it high for ball one. Kyler Schwartz on deck for the Honey Badgers. Nelson, anything in the gap? Schwartz won't be needed as the pitch is in the dirt. Good block there by Wright. Keeps the runners at bay. 2-0. Two balls and no strikes. Limke sets and delivers. Grounder. Belials flipped to second. Anderson on to first. Not in time, as it's a fielder's choice. So 40 is out at second. Thorsgaard to third. And Jace Nelson will occupy first. So runners at the corners. See if the Blue Sox elect to pitch to him. We'll see if Nelson attempts to steal second. The Blue Sox let him go. That run means nothing. Grand scheme of things, the run at third is what matters for now. First pitch swinging, grounder through the infield, and it's a base hit as Kyler Schwartz with the walk-off single to plate Avery Thorsgaard, and it's a 3-2 Haddon Northwood Honey Badger victory in extra innings. So Kyler Schwartz, first pitch swinging, got it through the infield, right in between Johnson and Belials, and coming across to score is Avery Thorsgaard. As Haddon Northwood will pick up the 3-2 victory here in the second round. They will advance to the semifinals, the nightcap tomorrow night. Well, they'll play Thompson, a matchup of the 1 and 2 seeds, whereas Hillsborough Central Valley have to regroup quick as they will play 10 a.m. bright and early tomorrow morning as they will face Oak Grove in a loser-out game. So your final score on the Golden Harvest, on the Golden Harvest Tim Gazette Seed Sales scoreboard, it's Haddon Northwood 3, Hillsborough Central Valley 2. We'll take a break and wrap it up with our post-game report. That's next on YourLiveEvent.com.
Hillsborough Drug is open. To fill your prescriptions and to purchase over-the-counter supplies for good health, come to Hillsborough Drug. They're open for business with regular store hours. Hillsborough Drug provides in-town delivery and mail services. When coming to Hillsborough Drug, while it's not mandatory, customers are encouraged to wear masks during this time. To their valued customers, they say thank you and welcome new prescriptions and customers to Hillsborough Drug and Gift.
At Halsted Living Center and Heritage House, life doesn't stop with age. From dedicated staff, activities, and personal care, they're there to ensure the lifestyle continues to be active and fulfilled. The activities team brings together birthday parties, holiday programs, local performing acts, and talented musicians on staff. Family and friends are encouraged to join in on the special programs and daily activities too. For more information on Halsted Living Center and Heritage House, call 218-456-2105 or log on to halstedlivingcenter.com. If you're looking to upgrade your appliances, Olson Hardware in Hillsborough is the place to stop as they have sales and service for all your major appliances: refrigerators, freezers, washers and dryers, stoves, dishwashers, and microwaves. Olson Hardware also now has in store the Amazing Rest mattress. It's a high-quality, affordable mattress designed to help you achieve amazing rest. If you're in need of a mattress upgrade, stop and check out the amazing Rest Mattress. And don't forget about all of your general hardware items too at Olson Hardware in Hillsboro.
Valley Plains Equipment, Hillsboro, and Crookston are hiring service technicians. These positions are full-time with competitive wage, earning up to $40 per hour, plus benefits package and a great work environment. Contact Mike at Valley Plains Equipment, 1-800-972-2561. Valley Plains Equipment, Hillsboro, and Crookston is looking to hire service technicians, earning up to $40 per hour. Contact Mike at Valley Plains Equipment, 1-800-972-2561.
Back here, yourliveevent.com, as it's time now for our post-game report here, our game summary, and a great game of baseball. One of those cliche, but it's fortunate that there had to be a loser here in this game. As back and forth they went, as a great pitchers duel, as Hillsboro Central Valley got on the board first in the fourth inning. Cole Hebel with a leadoff walk after Mason Richter was hit by a pitch. It was second and third with one out. Peyton Belial's at the plate. He strikes out, but it chases the pitch in the dirt. Able to elude the tag from Avery Thorsgaard, so he's forced to throw it on to first. Kind of short arms it, bounces it, and throws it just wide of Kyler Schwartz at first for an E2, as that allows Cole Hebel to score the game's first run. Rose eventually loaded up the bases in the fourth, but Austin Rigg for Haddon Northwood able to get out of the jam. In the fifth, in the top of the fifth, Hillsboro Central Valley, quick 2 up, 2 down, but Cole Hebel able to produce again for the Blue Sox as it's a 2-out single, and Aaron Johnson, a 2-out RBI double on a liner in the gap, rolled it all the way to the wall as that allowed Hebel to score the second run, and it was Hillsboro Central Valley with a 2-0 lead after 5. And Northwood did not get a hit, did not get a runner on until the sixth. With one out, Parker Vogney, a double to get to second. Next batter, Lincoln Osley, singled one into shallow center. Nathan Rage coming in, able to grab the ball, field it, throw a strike onto Gavin Wright at home, who applied the tag as Vogney was thrown out, trying to score the first run of the game for Haddon Northwood. But next batter, it's Avery Thorsgaard as he brings home 2 runs, as just crutches one out to left center field to tie up the game at 2 in the bottom of the 6th. In the 7th for Hillsboro Central Valley, able to get a runner as far away as third on a Gavin Wright double, but Wright was stranded there. Bottom of the 7th, Haddon Northwood had bases loaded, no outs. But Limke for Hillsboro Central able to pitch out of it. However, was not as lucky in the 8th as a leadoff single from Avery Thorsgaard, followed by a walk to Davian Ford. He put runners at first and second. After a flyout and a fielder's choice, runners were at the corners for Kyler Schwartz. An RBI single, first pitch. Lines one in between shortstop and third for the game-winning RBI to take it 3-0. Your final Golden Harvest Tim Kazette Seed Sales scoreboard. We'll take another quick break here. We'll name some awards. That's coming up next on yourliveevent.com.
Sorum Oil Company, Highway 81 in Hillsboro. For when you need repair work done on your vehicle, need an oil change, need new tires, or tire repair, visit Sorum Oil Company in Hillsboro. They fill LP tanks, bulk delivery of your home heating or farm fuels, and carry batteries. Call your locally owned full-service gas station, Sorum Oil Company in Hillsboro, 701-636-5356. Brad, Jody, and Blake Sorum thank you for your business, and they look forward to continue serving you at Sorum Oil Company, Highway 81 in Hillsboro.
Right Implement in Hillsboro. 701-636-5692. For shop and field service, farm equipment sales, repair on all equipment, in the field, on the farm, and in the shop with Wright Implement in Hillsboro. 701-636-5692. Check out Wright Implement for farm equipment, repair and service of equipment and all trucks on Caledonia Avenue in Hillsboro. Wright Implement, 701-636-5692.
Hillsboro Lumber is ready to help you with all of your building projects. Are you building something new? Doing some remodeling? Maybe adding a deck? Hillsboro Lumber has all of the building materials as well as everything else you'll need to complete it. Along with the materials, they can give you a free estimate. If you need help in planning your project, let the professionals at Hillsboro Lumber assist you. They have the expertise and professional service to help you. For all of your building or remodeling projects, farm, home, or commercial, see Hillsboro Lumber today.
Back here on YourLiveEvent.com, as we're joined now by Haddon Northwood's Avery Thorsgaard. And Avery, first and foremost, what a great, fun game of baseball here played tonight.
It was a very fun game. We were struggling through 5 1/3 inning, and we knew we had to keep the energy up, and then we just had to keep on the bats, and we finally got it going in that 6th inning there.
Yeah, just kind of talk about kind of what was the approach there kind of at the plate there, like you mentioned there as Lemke, 5 1/3, a no-hitter, and then all of a sudden you kind of explode there for 4 hits, and just what was kind of what were you saying kind of in between innings just to kind of keep the team encouraged there to try to stay positive and try to just get that hit?
Yeah, Lemke pitched a heck of a game. Hats off to him. But our approach at the plates was we just had to get our pitch, and we can't lunge at the ball. We got to stay back and drive it.
Yeah, and then talk about that in the bottom of the 6th there, trailing 2-0, and all of a sudden in one swing you're tied at 2 on the home run.
Yeah, I didn't even feel it. I didn't think it was gone. I saw him grab the curveball in his hand, and I knew it was coming.
So I guess just kind of found the pitch that you were waiting for,
yep.
And made solid contact, and that thing just flew.
Yeah, that's Coach was saying, just find your pitch, drive your pitch. We know what we can hit, and we had to do that all game when we finally got it going at the end there.
And then talk about as you able to tie the game up there, eventually went into extra innings, and 8th inning, able to lead it off with a single to kind of get that 8th inning started.
Same thing. We just had to get our pitch, drive it somewhere. Long game. We played 2 games with them about a week ago. Won 2-0, then 2-1, I think. So we played really good baseball against them, and we knew what it took, and we came through.
Yeah, I guess talk about what's it like, with at third base there, 2 away, and just I guess you can almost just kind of have to play cheerleader there for Schwartz, just telling him, hey, get me home, and he was able to do so.
Yeah, exactly. Right before it, we had called time, and Coach Nelson said, Kyler's due, and we knew it, and he came through when it mattered.
Well, absolutely he did, as you pick up the victory now, but, can't really rest so much. Got a very important game against Thompson tomorrow night.
Yep, we got to stay locked in. We got to get on the bats a little sooner, and Thompson's a very good baseball team. We'll have to bring it tomorrow as well.
All right, Avery Thorsgaard, thanks so much for joining us. Congratulations on the victory, and we'll see you tomorrow night.
Thank you. Sounds good.
All right, Avery Thorsgaard for Haddon Northwood joining us on YourLiveEvent.com. We'll take another quick pause. I believe we'll be joined as well by Coach Nelson for Haddon Northwood in just a moment on YourLiveEvent.com.
Today's agriculture is a complex business. It's much more than just planting or harvesting. It requires knowledge of marketing a crop, assessing risk, managing people, and staying current with changing technology. That's why more and more farmers turn to Ag Country Farm Credit Services with a full range of agricultural products and an experienced professional staff who can help you reach your financial goals. At Ag Country, we're here to make your job easier. Give us a call today.
Back here, YourLiveEvent.com, as we're joined now by the coach for the Honey Badgers. That is Josh Nelson. And, Coach, I guess the same question that I asked to Avery, not really a question, a statement, but what a game here tonight.
Yeah, all I can say is wow. Over the years, us at HCV, we've had some good games over the years. I don't know what it is about those guys. We just match up with them real well, and they match up with us. And luckily today it went our way, but that could have very easily gone their way too.
Yeah, just I guess talk about the swings and the emotions there. You could kind of tell right from the beginning. Once again, it was going to be a pitcher's duel. You had that air in the in the fourth inning there
fourth
to
inning, yep.
To kind of get the game, get the first run of the game. Then HCV able to battle back or extend their lead in the fifth. So after kind of the fifth inning, what were we kind of saying there, trailing 2-0?
You know, we were just telling the guys, it's a lot of baseball left. That's the best part about baseball. There's no clock, and we have all kinds. As long as you get outs, you got life. And the guys didn't say it, but everybody knew that Lemke's tough today, and he had a perfect game going into the sixth inning there. And they just kept battling, and all of a sudden it kind of exploded. And that's kind of how our season's gone. We've had some games where we've been quiet early, and all of a sudden we explode late for a rally, and that's what happened today.
Yeah, with that there in the sixth inning, able to get a streak of hits there. We had Wagner with the single, then Osley with the single, but Wagner kind of thrown out of play, and you're kind of thinking that might, been the one chance, but with momentum, maybe it'll shift back.
And that play is on me too. I tell him too. That's just much of me and you. I didn't have my hand up far enough for him to see it, so that's not just on him. That's on me too. But hey, luckily, our guys persevered after that one. So
yeah, the very next batter, Avery Thorsgaard, says, "Don't worry, coach. Yep. I got you with the 2-run home run to tie it up at 2."
Yeah, he did just pick us up. He picked up the whole team with that one, and then after that, I figured, we're going to come back and get this thing after we got the motion on our side on that one. So big hit by Thorsgaard, and we came away with the W.
Yeah, as then you moved kind of into the seventh inning, had a golden opportunity, bases loaded, no outs, kind of squandered that. But that I guess that's kind of another thing where maybe you think momentum's with Hillsborough Central Valley, but able to get a 1-2 or able to get them down in the eighth. And then score the winning run in the bottom half of the inning.
Yeah, after it was kind of let down. We got the base load, didn't get a guy in there, but we got Wolf on the mound, and he does what he does best in late innings. He's been our shutdown guy. He's our kind of fireman back of the closer type guy in the back of the bullpen, and he did what he did, and we came back and got in the eighth.
Absolutely. Now as you head into tomorrow night, luckily all the way up to the semifinals, only got to worry about one game, but it's a toughie against the 2 seed in Thompson.
Yeah, that was well. First of all, it's huge just to get that W today, so we save a lot of pitching, and tomorrow's gonna be another great game. We match up well with those Thompson Tommies too, and it's gonna be a heck of a ball game tomorrow too, I expect.
All right, well, Coach, we thank you so much for your time, and we'll talk to you tomorrow night as well.
All right, thank you very much.
All right, Coach Josh Nelson for the Honey Badgers, joining us on YourLiveEvent.com. Stick around, our awards are next on our post-game report.
Hi, I'm Ernie Struby, president of the Goose River Bank, and I would like to know your story. Our lives and our businesses are comprised of events. We have all had our failures and successes, and these events define our character. If your character includes values like trustworthy, respectful, honest, and responsible, then your story matches well with ours, and we would consider it a privilege to be your financial partner. At the Goose River Bank, we believe that a strong bank builds strong communities. The Goose River Bank, member FDIC.
Halstead Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Halstead Telephone, broadband voice TV. 1-800-457-2125.
The Hillsborough Public School District and the Central Valley School District encourages North Dakotans to embrace the ND Smart Restart Plan for a better, safer, and healthier tomorrow. Enjoy your summer as we look forward to seeing students again in the fall. For school information, school news, and sports schedules, visit HillsboroughK12.com and CentralValleyND.com. The Hillsborough Public School District and the Central Valley School District.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Manage what you can to overcome what you cannot. Farming is all about preparing your operation to be successful when given an opportunity. Invest a few minutes and bring in your seed meters to be reconditioned and calibrated. We have some room, so give us a call and we can help you overcome those simple obstacles. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
American Crystal Sugar Company, with their 4,000 plus employees and shareholders, are deeply rooted in the communities of the Red River Valley. They're committed to the sustainability and growth of their business and to improving lives in the places where we work and live by investing in people, our communities, and the future of American Crystal Sugar. Visit crystalsugar.com to learn more about scholarships, grants, volunteerism, donations, and more through the Community Roots American Crystal Giving Program. Growing strong community roots. American Crystal Sugar Company.
Back here, yourliveevent.com, as it's time now for our Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection, as we'll give that to number 22, Avery Thorsgaard. In the bottom of the sixth, a two-run home run took what was a 2-0 deficit and tied it up at 2 as he played Lincoln Osley as well as himself to tie up the game at 2 in the bottom of the sixth to help really kind of turn this game around, as up until that point, until the sixth inning, as Patrick Lemke went 5 1/3 perfect, then gave up 4 hits in a row. Part of that was the Avery Thorsgaard two-run home run to tie it up at 2. That really kind of just changed the outcome of the game, as that is your Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection. Discover local reliability you can trust at Halstead Telephone Company and halsteadtel.com. Taking another brief pause, then we'll have our RDK Enterprises Precision Players of the Game. Those are next on yourliveevent.com.
The North Dakota culture is hardworking and understands the value of what we can get from the land. The services that we get from Polar Communications, the gigabit service, allows us to be able to serve up many, many more locations. We know that they are in North Dakota. They understand North Dakota. That means a lot to our business.
There's a lot to love about Hillsboro, North Dakota. Top-notch school district with fantastic facilities and growing enrollment. Great healthcare and friendly people. Nestled between two of North Dakota's largest cities, Hillsboro embodies a small-town atmosphere that is sure to make you feel right at home. The HEDC and City of Hillsboro invites you to pay a visit and experience Hillsboro. Visit hillsboro-nd.com to learn more about Hillsboro, a small town with big opportunity.
Many, many happy people that are mowing grass with their new Cub Cadet lawnmower from Wright Cub Cadet in Hillsboro. Yes, everyone is so happy as the lawns are pristine looking, beautiful grass, precision-like cutting with the Wright Cub Cadet mower from Wright Cub Cadet in Hillsboro. Talk to Darren or Mike. They also have some used mowers on hand. They have tillers and all of the lawn and garden machines at Wright Cub Cadet Hillsboro. Stop by and see them today.
When it comes to insurance, you should be confident that you're choosing the best option. I'm Rich Gerke of Farmers Union Insurance, Hillsboro. Let's find and discuss the best insurance policy for your home, auto, farm, life, or business. Stop in to see Ryan Updahl or I at our Hillsboro office, or give us a call at 701-436-5777, or toll free at 1-800-498-5777. This is Rich Gerke of Farmers Union Insurance, and we look forward to doing business with you.
Back here on yourliveevent.com, as we'll name our RDK Enterprises Precision Players of the Game from RDK Enterprises in Hillsboro. As for Haddon Northwood, we'll give one to Avery Thorsgaard, of course. 2 for 4 at the plate, had that 2-run home run in the 6th inning. Also a single to lead off the 8th, came around to score. We'll also give that to number 14, Kyler Schwartz. 1 for 3. Was walked in the 7th, but that RBI game-winning walk-off single in the bottom of the 8th for Haddon Northwood to pick up the victory. He'll be our RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game for Haddon Northwood and for Hillsboro Central Valley. We'll give that to Cole Hebel. 1 for 3 here today. Reached base 3 times on an error in the 1st. Was walked in the 4th, singled in the 5th. Ground out in the 7th. He came around in the 4th inning, as well as the 5th inning, back-to-back innings to score the lone 2 runs for Hillsboro Central Valley here tonight. So he'll also be your RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game. You can visit them online at planterdoc.com. We'll take one more brief pause. We'll tabulate and finalize our final stats and bring them for you. So one final segment that's coming up next on yourliveevent.com.
Summertime is here in the Valley, and Dakota Heritage Bank in Hillsboro is here to help you be ready. Ask Dakota Heritage about recreational vehicle, camper, and boat loans. Home loans are also available for a change of scenery or a lake cabin getaway. Dakota Heritage Bank can also line you up with agriculture loans and a line of credit. Find more information at dhbanknd.com. Dakota Heritage Bank, Hillsboro. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. The Erickson Agency is your professional independent insurance agency in Hillsboro. We take the time to listen to you, analyze your needs, and match you up with the best plans offered by a number of leading insurance companies. Whether you need auto, homeowners, life, health, long-term care, business, or farm insurance, stop in and visit with Lee Erickson at the Erickson Agency, 502 West Caledonia Avenue, 701-636-5852. The Erickson Agency of Hillsboro, your insurance headquarters. Most Americans have some stuff because stuff is important. And when you have stuff, you need a Big Tex trailer. A utility trailer for the golf cart, equipment trailer for the antique car, or gooseneck trailer for moving pipe or the swing set. Big Tex Trailers gets your stuff where you need it. Precise design and quality construction packs more value into each Big Tex trailer. Baked on finish protects your trailer from the elements for years to come. For the Big Tex style that meets your needs, call Tim at Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsboro, 701-430-0877.
Goose River Heating and Cooling of Hillsboro is a Rude dealer for the Hillsboro and surrounding communities. If your furnace has lived past its prime, talk to Corey today about a new Rude furnace for your home or new construction. You don't want to be left out in the cold. That's why Goose River Heating is available with 24-hour emergency service. Call Corey Wright today at Goose River Heating, 701-430-1990. Serving Hillsboro and the surrounding communities as a Rude dealer, Goose River Heating and Cooling.
Back here, yourliveevent.com, as it's time now for our final segment, as we'll run down our final stats here for both teams, as had Northwood the victory in extras by a 3-2 score. For Hillsboro Central Valley, their final batting statistics: Patrick Lemke went 1 for 5, singled in the third. Jackson Anderson was 0 for 4. Gavin Wright was 2 for 4, singled in the first, doubled in the seventh. Cole Hebel was 1 for 3, singled in the fifth, also walked in the fourth, came around in both of those innings to score the 2 runs. Both runs scored by Cole Hebel for Hillsboro Central Valley here tonight. Aaron Johnson was 1 for 4, had an RBI double in the fifth. Mason Richter was 0 for 2, was walked once and was hit by a pitch. Ben Beliles was 0 for 3 with a walk. Nathan Rage came to the plate 4 times. Officially no batting attempts there, as in the second he walked. Fourth, he was hit by a pitch. In the sixth, he was sixth, a sacrifice bunt. And then in the eighth was walked as well. So Rage reached base 3 times. And Gannon Lemke was 0 for 4. Gavin Beliles came on in the 8th inning as a courtesy runner for Mason Richter. Got as far as second, but was left there. On the mound, it'll be Patrick Lemke with the hard luck loss, as he went all 8 innings pitched, gave up 3 earned runs on 6 hits, walked 2, hit 1, struck out 4 for Patrick Lemke, who will get the loss. Final stats for Haddon Northwood: it was Avery Thursgaard, 2 for 4, had that 2-run home run in the 6th, and a leadoff single in the 8th, came around twice to score. Davian Forty was 1 for 3, a single and a walk. Alex Wolf was 0 for 4. Jace Nelson was 1 for 4, singled in the 7th, also reached on a fielder's choice. Aiden Nystrom came in for him in the 7th to courtesy run. Got as far as third, but was left there. Kyler Schwartz, 1 for 3, reached on a walk in the 7th, and the RBI game-winning walk-off single in the 8th to plate Avery Thorsgaard. Austin Rigg was 0 for 2, was hit by a pitch in the 7th. Grant Mundahl was 0 for 3. Parker Vagney was 1 for 3, doubled in the 6th. And Lincoln Osley was 1 for 3, singled in the 6th. Came around to score on Avery Thorsgaard's home run. On the mound for Haddon Northwood, it was Austin Rigg. He'll get the no decision as he went 6 innings, gave up 2 runs. One of them was earned on 4 hits. Walked 3, hit 2, and struck out 4. Alex Wolf came on in relief. He'll get the victory after he pitched 2 innings, gave up 1 hit, walked 2, and struck out 1 as Wolf with the victory. As that'll do it for us here for for day number 1 and game number 4 of the 2020 Class B District 6 Independent Baseball Tournament from Frostfield here in Hope. As we'll recap our day's action here today. Back at 10 a.m., game number 1, it was Mayport CG with a 10-0 victory over Oak Grove. Following that, game number 2, Hillsborough Central Valley, a 5-1 victory against Finley Sharon Hope Page. Game number 3 was number 2, Thompson, with a 7-5 come-from-behind victory over Mayport CG. And, of course, our nightcap here just concluding, Haddon Northwood with a 3-2 victory in 8 to advance. And so our matchups here tomorrow, we'll have 3 loser-out games, then the semifinal. Bright and early at 10 a.m., it'll be Oak Grove facing off against Hillsborough Central Valley in a loser-out game. Then Finley Sharon Hope Page will play Mayport CG, game number 2. And then game number 3, the final loser-out game, as the winner of Oak Grove and Hillsborough Central Valley will face off against the winner of Finley Sharon Hope Page and Mayport CG. The losers of the first 2 games are done for the season. And then our nightcap, game number 8, will be the semifinal, as it'll be a matchup between the number 1 and number 2 seed, as Thompson will face Haddon Northwood in our nightcap, winner to the championship game. So that'll wrap it up here for day number 1. Big thank you to everyone here involved on YourLiveEvent.com. Keith Meyer, as well as Jacob Berkmeyer here doing games 2 and 3, as well as Sage Forseth joining me here for the nightcap as well. Also, again, want to give a big shout out and a thank you to our sponsors. Without them, this coverage would not be possible. We ask, whenever possible, please patronize their business. At the very least, stop on in and tell them thank you. Also, big thank you to Beck Communications, allowing us, providing us with a steady quality internet connection here to allow us to stream no problems here from the press box at Frost Field in Hope. Again, that'll wrap it up here for day number 1. And bright and early tomorrow, 10 a.m. for day number 2. 4 more games coming your way. I'm Brady Siebel saying thank you so much for tuning in here tonight. And have a great rest of your evening. And we'll see you tomorrow at 10 a.m. on YourLiveEvent.com.
To say that everyone in the farming community would like to put the 2019 planting and growing season behind them is an understatement. Hello, Shane with Irie Insurance, and this was one of those years that you found out what your crop insurance agent was made of. Were you satisfied? All of us at Irie Insurance feel your pain and know your challenges. That's why we would love to sit down with each and every farmer for an annual policy review. We now know how bad it can get, so let's make sure you have someone working in your corner to protect your farm's equity. To find an Irie Insurance agent near you, go to IrieInsurance.com.